Hello, I'm Debbie Dubé. I'm the owner of Limoges Antique Shop here in downtown Rutland, Vermont. I'm also known as the Limoges Lady, and that's because I probably have the largest collection of antique Limoges porcelain in the United States of America. And how did I acquire such a large collection, you ask? While I was serving our country in the United States Air Force from 1974 to 1995, I collected. And so what is Limoges? Limoges is the finest hard-paste porcelain in the world, produced in the Limoges region in France. It was here in 1820 that kaolin, the essential ingredient in Limoges porcelain, was discovered. Many of us, when we think of collecting Limoges porcelain, think of the Theodore Haviland dinnerware or those little Limoges boxes. But what some of us don't realize is that Limoges comes in all shapes and sizes, from Limoges vases to punch bowls to jardinières to painting on porcelain. And to quote the Wall Street Journal, due to the volatility of the stock market, antiquities such as your Oriental rugs and Limoges porcelain continue to be a great investment today. And so how do you authenticate an antique piece of Limoges porcelain? By the marks on the bottom. Every piece of antique Limoges porcelain should have the factory mark on the bottom. It'll have two marks if it was produced and decorated in the studios. The first mark is the under the glaze factory mark. That is the mark from the factory that produced the piece of antique Limoges. The second mark is over the glaze, and that is the studio that decorated the piece of Limoges. So we've authenticated this as a real antique piece of Limoges porcelain by the marks on the bottom. We know the factory was in production from 1900 to 1941, but as an expert, I'm required to get within 10 years. So we look at the pattern. This pattern was in production from 1930 to 1941. So there you have it. And so here we have an example of a little antique Limoges box.